Limited info really. He spoke to Shakur last night. He damaged his hand in camp. He's been training in Colorado, sparring, and went to get a scan last night, and he's torn the tendon in his knuckle. He had to go for immediate surgery, which he had this morning. He's out of surgery now. Very disappointed, obviously disappointed for himself, and we're disappointed for Shakur and Joe Cordina as well, and for Riyadh season. But there's nothing you can do. It's quite a unique situation. As I said, operation complete, and now the road to recovery for a big 2025.
How long is the recovery going to be?
We're being told that we can expect him to be ready for February.
For February?
2025, yeah. So.
Joe Cordina is out of the way then. Is he going to go straight to William Zepeda next?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want to look for opportunities for Joe, and we'd still like to make that fight. But at the same time, the WBC, of course, ordered that fight with Zepeda. Zepeda fights in November, so it's quite likely that he'll go straight into that fight.
Was it a sparring injury, or?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with Joe on the December 12th?
We're talking now. Obviously, it's quite fresh. So speaking to Spencer Brown of Gold Star and Turkey Al Sheikh as well. Obviously, we want to try and land a big fight for Joe Cordina as well, but it's all quite fresh, and we'll have to see.
Does it change the status of the pay-per-view here in America?
Again, too early to start.
Eddie, I talked to you earlier about Puerto Rico, right? It's tentative date, December 7th, Puerto Rico, maybe a fight over there. But also, at the same time, people asking, what happened with Subriel Matias? What's next for him? Do you plan to have him in that show? Or
possibly, yeah. I mean, he needs to come back, get that win. Obviously, it's very disappointing that he lost in the homecoming, but obviously a great win from Liam Paro. But Subriel needs to come back with a win now. He's still an excellent fighter, dangerous fighter, and hopefully he can get that win this year.
On a personal note, Eddie, how disappointed are you with the news of Shakur? Obviously, you lobbied hard to get him to agree a deal with you guys at Matchroom, and the first fight gets delayed for your chance to work together.
Not really. I'm more disappointed for him. Fighters get injured all the time, but unfortunately, this was an operation that he had to have. Disappointed, for Shakur and for Riyadh season and for Joe. It was a fight that everybody was looking forward to in terms of the fighters, and Joe was fired up for it, and so was Shakur, looking forward to that fight, and then moving into Zepeda. So disappointing, but it's unfortunate injury, and now he's had the operation, just got to rest and recover. Just
looking at the reaction online, some of the comments mentioning kind of Shakur's hands and the issues he's had in the past. Is that a concern for you moving forward?
No, I think Shakur's a 3-division world champion. He's 27 years old, so a small bump in the road.